station, Galaxy Television. The program is Family and Values, and I hope you're doing so great this morning. Today seems to be cool, even though there's no showers of, breeze and all that. But it's all cool because it's not too sunny like we've been having it for some time now. So I want to believe that it will be a soothing, moment for some of us who are healthy. Some of us will have one challenge or the other, and by the grace of God, our children, it's the best weather for them, best mood for them right now. So how are you doing? A beautiful morning to you, Lagos, Nigeria, wherever you're watching us from. A beautiful day ahead of you. I would believe it's not just going to be a beautiful day, it's going to be an accomplished one as well. Okay, my name is Olori Adejoke. My friends call me Olori AJ. How have you been doing? As you all know, Family and Values is all about what we believe in that should and we have left undone. So we try to bring it back to our memory, to our knowledge, to our understanding. We know you are vast and you are experienced, but we still need to continue to relate this. So we're advocacy for a good family, a good youth, a good environment, a good community, a good nation, and we're clamoring for this because God will bless Nigeria. Okay, so I'm not here alone. As you know, this lady is also coming in blue, as I'm also in blue today. So it's just a coincidence. It's not that we planned it, but we're in the spirit and we're in the mood for the Chelsea that is all blue. I'm a Chelsea fan anyway. So
which Chelsea? I counter Chelsea. I'm not a Chelsea fan. I'm a
but you're wearing a blue. Don't let us come and collect your blue.
Man U fan. Red Devils for like whether we are losing or not.
Please, Johnson, look for a red for her. We need to take this blue away from her.
See, I'm a Man U fan. Just leave me with my blue.
How are you this morning?
I'm fine.
You're looking all blue, so we are hijacking you to Chelsea. Welcome.
Anyway, don't worry. don't mind my fan. Mama Gen Z, don't mind her. Welcome to Family and Values. My name still remains Joy Abu. Yes, like she has said it all. I used to say that once you see these beautiful faces on your screen, you know it's time for family and values. And there is nothing we can give you except the values that we have had and we are trying to restore back to the society. Today promises to be another educative, I used to say educative, informative, and very interesting show today. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I keep begging you, subscribe so that you watch even past episodes of Family and Values. Turn on your Facebook notifications so you know when we are live. We are streaming across all the social media platforms. Download the Galaxy mobile app so that you can watch us on the go. Nowhere will be a distance to you as long as you're on social media. So you keep up with Family and Values. And this is a very late shout out we want to do. This is saying happy birthday to Calista.
Yes, sir.
A beautiful receptionist.
A beautiful Galaxy ambassador. Because the moment you come in, the first person you see. And I tell you, you won't be disappointed.
And Calista is always full of smiles. She's always
You won't be disappointed. Even when you're coming in frowning, you see her smiling. You're like, what is wrong with you, babe? Just smiling. Excuse me?
So happy birthday to her. Monday was her birthday. Though we did a general shout out, but we got to discover that how can we miss a whole Calista's birthday?
We just
ambassador of Galaxy. So we are bringing it back.
We are returning it back. So it's still your day and it's still your month.
Yeah,
it's still your week.
Month.
You start with the Monday, and so for the rest of this week, we will continue to do the shout out.
So happy birthday to you.
Only to
Enjoy a graceful New Year. So
okay, a graceful New Year, an abundance of God's blessings, and turn around, restoration, grace beyond your imagination, and shield of favor all over you. Calista, we love you. We celebrate you. And also to Funke Adegbola, happy birthday to you. Long life and prosperity. To Ernestina Iroko, happy birthday to you. And I wish all of you many more fulfilling New Year. Now, we have some important personality in the house. Because we'll not be doing a mini feature this morning. We are going straight to business. And when we talk about going straight to business, like you all know that youth is one of the very, very important, key when it comes to family and values. We love them. We want to see our youth, you know, transcending and coming out better, refined and loaded, bringing out all that God has deposited in them, because Bible says your young men, okay, they shall prophesy, and your women shall see visions. And we so much, and also our president does so much on the youth. The youth, please, the youth. So we are going to the youth this morning, and we have gone all the way to Ojokoro community. It's under Ojokoro LCDA here in Lagos. And we are bringing them to talk about their day and what they have able to do, they have done in the lives of the youth, transcending and also promoting the community. Because, see, they are the key that will make the community to go to places. Because when they travel out, when they go to places, they will be able to say, where are you from? Say, I'm from Ojokoro LCDA, that community that I come from, and it goes a long way. So, Joy, let me ask you, what's your view about communities working to bring the best out of the youths?
Well, the truth is, any community that does not work with youth is bound to fail. Because the youth make up the community. If you're talking of any community without the youth inclusive, then trust me, you're not planning to forge ahead. Because for every time you want to make progress, the youth will always bring you back. So it's important to incorporate them in whatever you're doing. And so this is a big shout out to Ijokoro community. And I've been in that area. I have friends there, so I've visited the place a few times.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, me, I know many places, but I really don't remember how many places I've been in Lagos.
You've not been to Ijokoro, just tell me.
Are you so sure?
I'll carry you there. Have you been to Jankara Market?
Don't worry, I'll go with
Jankara actually in Ijokoro.
I will follow Barrister Rusuchi, and she will take me around. And
if you know Jankara Market, popular Jankara Market, where they sell that's part of Ijokoro. And then they have a whole lot of youth employment. Then you go there, the youths there are working. If you don't want to be cheated, just drive down.
Okay. So this morning we have in our midst Barrister Oluyemisi Rusuchi, and we'll be talking about the Ojokoro Day. Okay, building our youth to enrich our community. That's today's topic. Building our youth to enrich our community, because they are the one that the legacy will be passed on to. They are the one that the baton will be handed over to. And if you have not given them all that they need, then they may not be able to give you all that you require, because they have not deposited in our youth. So, Ma, you're welcome to the program. It's so good to have you.
Good morning.
Yeah. When you morning. You know, even by our city.
I actually have a tradition of, I know I'm going to say it. I have a tradition of always picking something from my guests. So since you watched and I've been looking at, what am I going to take from Barrister? Okay, I'll take your earrings before you go. So that's for me.
But they carry the emblem of a woman or who understand the law. So do you think that will be good for you to go?
Don't worry, my dad is a barrister. He runs in the family. My younger sister is a barrister, so we'll cooperate.
You legalize it.
Welcome to the show, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay, so when we talk about development, what can we say that development has been part of Ojokoro? Ojokoro is development.
Thank you so much.
It's so good to have you. So what's your view about development that Ojokoro is really?
Thank you very much. I want to say first and foremost that Community Development Committee is about the closest grassroots governance to people. It's about the fourth year of the government that had never been so established, but informally it's in existence. And as such, when we are talking about the governance and we have the grassroots, the closest to the grassroots, we realize that most of the policies being formulated, especially from the local government setting, from the state, are being cascaded to the people, to the populace through the community development committees. So actually, the development, we are not far-fetched from what is going on in the local government development area, which is Ojokoro, as well as what the Lagos State is also preaching. So development is fast growing in my community, and we equally ensure that we carry all and sundry, most especially the youth, along.
Okay, ma. For those of us, or for those people like my partner here, Lori, who I maybe have forgotten where
all the places I've been.
But for the benefit of viewers who are listening across wide and outside the country, can you specifically tell us where Ojokoro community is? And I know that for every community comes with its own special benefits. Every community will say, oh, this is what we are particular about in this community. So what are those special benefits that if one comes to Ojokoro community, you can physically see that, yes, this is one community and this is one thing I've seen in this community that we love?
Yes, because Ojokoro community is a high density area,
yeah, you can
and
see that.
We have so much of interparent relationship that brings each and every one of us together, and you know, we stand together. As long as we stand together, definitely development will skyrocket in my local government, and especially actually the community development committee. We work together with the local council development area because we are actually under the local government, yes, local government development area, and we have come together to do so many things together, like what we are showcasing as regards this program, Ojokoro Community Day. We are showcasing our hall that we've just built, and it's through the effort of the communities.
Wow.
The community came together, we contributed, we show passion, we show compassion, and have our building. As not,
congrats to that.
Thank you.
That's a good one.
So
That's
it's one
a
of
good
those
one.
things that you are going to unveil
yes, yes,
this year.
yes. And aside, we also have a multi-administrative building too that we are equally commissioning.
Wow.
And that one too, because we have zeal to carry youth along, to carry pupils along. That one too is having a library that you see, education is key, is so much important in the societal norms, especially nowadays. That so many things are distracting the attention of our youth.
Yeah.
So we want to catch them, so that by the time the library is there, they will come and have their mind at rest and be able to read. And you see, that one will take away vices away from them.
Especially now that the reading culture is gradually.
Yes, and you see, we equally know that an idle hand is the devil's workshop.
Yeah.
So by the time they have a conducive environment where they know that they can even read newspaper, magazines, and other inspirational books, that will take them away from the vices of the society. Those are part of the thing we are doing.
I will take you on this. Let me start from the library. How well do you intend to manage and sustain and continue to update, the reading habits in that community? Because you said it's an intertribal,
Yes.
community. And so it means a lot of diligence needs to be put in place, a lot of, distinct way, because you have stated some of those things. What about skill acquisition? Is there any provision for that? Because in that administrative building, you should have all that, to fill up those rooms and make sure it is consistent. And there is always something for them to keep them busy. Many of them have so many things up their sleeve, and they want to, I want to do this. So they can do, I remember there was a time the proprietress of my daughter's school said, children are like elastic. When they get to their to their teen, to their, the more you draw them, the more they come out with something beautiful. So how do you intend to sustain and maintain the library? Because we have seen some library when chaos comes like that, that's really the first place they will go for destruction. And how do we intend to maintain the diligence that place is continue, the consistency in the library and the skill acquisition?
Thank you. Yes. Thank you so much about that question. You see, in my government, it may interest you, especially Community Development Committee, it may interest you that we have 125 now Community Development Association.
Wow.
And we have our regular meetings, and the executives of each of the Community Development Association consists almost 18 members, and each of the 18 members, we have multifaceted traditions, multifaceted ethnics that we normally come together on monthly basis. And aside the Community Development Committee that we hold our meeting on monthly basis, we equally have the Community Development Association, which comprises about maybe 3 or 4 streets coming together. They also have their own meetings too. So it's like I already told you, that we have interpersonal relationship. So first and foremost, we foster peaceful coexistence with our regular meetings. So for us to have a library that we want it to be functional, that's not too much a problem anymore, because since we see each other as friends, we come together, we deliberate, we forge ahead, we argue to disagree and agree. So peace is already there. So with that, our library, we don't really have much problem. Then we equally source for more NGOs, because like our Community Development Association too is a selfless service. Okay. We fund ourselves, we contribute, we donate. Even our hall that was built is the funds of the Community Development Associations under the Community Development Committees that brought about such humongous amount of money to have that edifice. So that is, by the way. Then for the skill acquisition, we know that training is key. We train, and retrain. And that one is very, very key. We do not, we always emphasize on training of our youth by having different types of empowerment. And most of our elites too, they do come together to invite them from one program or the other. But the most important thing, especially when it comes to this our commissioning, is that we are having graphic section for our youth. We don't just want to give them money. They will spend the money.
At the end of the day,
and it might even be difficult for us to even monitor the money that we are giving to them. So we feel that there is need for us to add more to their value by giving them that graphic training. And you know what graphic is multifaceted. We are going to have diverse internet training and all sorts, so that will equip them. And most of the things we do now, many people work at home. We don't even need to go out most time to work. So that's the reason why we go into that graphic training, and we are training almost I think about 80 of them.
Wow, okay.
And this is not even once and for all thing. It's a continuous process. We've been doing it, but to mark our community day, we also inculcate it into our programs.
Okay, I would like to ask, because I have been to that area, and I know that it's actually an intertribal community that is full of a lot of, because of the business mentality there, or so a lot of intertribal this thing. Now, how do you foster security? Because we know that when you talk about insecurity, the youth are always the forerunners, you know, they are the ones in front. So how have you been able to manage and try to make security one of your priorities? Because for someone who is listening and is looking for a house within that area, will be thinking, maybe because of the mechanic village there, am I secure living in that community? So how is the security in Ijokoro?
Yes, you see, we work hand in hand with our neighborhood watch, and you know they're from the Lagos State government, and government is actually funding them, paying their salary, and most of them are actually from that locality.
Okay.
So they know all the nooks and crannies, they know the hot spots, they know the areas that are very, you know, that are volatile. So, and from time to time, since we always have our meeting, even this program, in the outlines of program, we even have a day that we want to hold all the community development association, that we are going to train them on local government activities, and the neighborhood watcher, the coordinator, is also part of those that we are inviting. And from time to time, because of our meeting, that we told you that we normally, it's very regular. We normally invite the police officers, the DPOs. It may interest you, we have about 3 divisional police office around the local government. We have Okoba, Ojokoro, Ijayi, and Alakuko. So we have we only have police post too, which I think it has been upgraded to the divisional police office now at Abatio. So you see, so we are fully on ground, and we invite them from time to time to speak to our people. Then our people, because you know the Community Development Association consists of landlords, tenants, and all sorts. Both disabled, the less challenged, the privileged, the indigent, and all sorts. So we do cascade the information down to our people, and with that, once they spotted anything that needs urgent attention, they call the attention. They call the attention of the Community Development Committee Chairman, Chief Esu Alabi. They also call other executives, so that we can be very much at alert and resolve the matter. So our locality is very safe to live. Our society is an enviable one.
Wow. Now, I'm going to get a plot of land around the Chokoro.
You are welcome.
So I'm sure barrister and chairman.
Yes.
Okay. Professor, is it Professor Alabi?
Is equally a barrister.
Barrister Alabi will get me a plot of land. I don't know whether Joy is interested.
No,
I'm just saying, you know, so I said ask and you shall receive.
This is partnership.
I don't think Mr. Dewale needs. For me, I need one.
This is partnership.
And thank God there's a prince in the house also, so he's hearing me. They will help me carry the message to Barrister Alabi, who is the chairman. It's very easy to get land there. Just come and make sure you're coming productively.
Yeah.
Ma, when it comes to family, we're very, very, very concerned, and we want to know that all is well, because the whole peace that we want in Nigeria, in Lagos State as a whole, in Ojokoro community, for instance, is all peace. And when the family is at peace, you know, everything will go peacefully.
Yes.
So how well is the educational, you know, background, the family, the issue of home in Ojokoro community? I know you have meetings and all that. Do you have anything you can just share with us when it comes to family in Ojokoro?
Yes, I have a lot.
Let's share one with us.
Yes.
So that Prince will be able to come and back it up.
Like in my community, you see, for peace to actually really prevail, and for us to foster together in harmony. Aside the meeting that we hold, there are certain things that the community development is also doing through Chief Barrister S.O. Alabi. It's been interesting that once you clock 75 years old, we celebrate you, and with that, not only the celebration at the go is consistently you are being given money on a monthly basis.
Wow.
So that it is not all the time you will be at an edge, because you know that you always have something to show for it, and that means when you go back to your house, no matter the grievances, you can still stomach it, because they rarely say in Yoruba that in as much as you have something in your pocket, you are even hopeful that you get something. You know, you can easily relax. You will not be at an edge. Yes, that is one of the things that we do.
Okay, so before we let you go, I quickly want you to take us through the day that is coming, the celebration generally. Just what's the very brief rundown of the whole program.
All right. Yes, as society that is that want to, as community that want to add more value to the society. We want to, on Friday 10th, we are going to mosque to commit everything to the hand of God. Then on Saturday, we want to keep fit too. Physically, we are going to have we are going to have a road show. We are going to have a road show, road walk.
Wow.
Yes, we commence from our CDC chairman's house. Then we walk through the local government down to the CDC hall. There we are going to have health talk and vital sciences of the participants. Then on Sunday we are going to church again.
To give thanks to God.
To give thanks to God for sailing us through. This is the 4th Community Development Committee Day. So we want to go and celebrate it, that Lord has been killing us. So that one will be that. And on Monday, we are also going to unleash most of the activities that we are having by having press conference and press interviews. Wow. Then on Tuesday, we are going to have talk with all our community development, where we are going to talk on security. We are going to enlighten them on the local government governance vis-a-vis the community role in the governance. Then on Wednesday too, we are going to have the youth empowerment program. We have youth empowerment program that day. We are going to give support to women. Yes, we are going to do that.
I expect that.
So we are going to give support to indigent students too. Yes, on that particular day. Then Thursday, during these activities too, we are going to have football. Football playing is ongoing. Yes. Football is also a part of it. Then on Thursday, we are going to have the youth program, the one that I told you about, the graphic section, divided into sub areas on the internet programs. We are going to have that. Then Friday,
thank you so much.
Thank you. Then Saturday, which is the 18th May, Yes, we are going to have our grand finale.
Wow. And the entertainment will be there.
Yeah, entertainment will be there. We are going to
reward.
We are going to, no. We are rewarding the community professionals.
It is the food I'm interested in. That's
don't worry.
It's not strictly by me. I'm coming in my food. I'm a joker.
Oh God, I want to say a big thank you to Barrister Oluya, Mr. Rossi G, and it's so good to have you. And we pray Jokoro community will continue to go from places to places, from glory to glory, and continue to keep the community safe. And from Galaxy and from Vigil Milk, we decided to bring this to. It's so small, but we know you take us the way we are, so we don't want you to go back the same way. So at least take this home.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless you too.
Thank you so much, Ma. We appreciate you. Right now, we'll go for our mini short break and a word on marble. It's a mini one. Word on marble. I'll be right back, so don't go anywhere. Still continue with the Jokoro Community Celebration. Stay tuned.
Thank you.
Okay, welcome back. It's still Family and Values, and we have a distinguished prince in the house, even though he's sitting right next to an Olori. Okay, so the program is still Family and Values, and Joy Girl is right here, my Jelila.
I love the way you said the prince sits beside the Olori. Okay.
Okay.
So I am what now?
You are going to be the princess. No,
princess.
you'll be princess now. You'll be princess. Don't fret. Fret not. Fret not.
Okay.
It's still all about the 4th CDC, Jokoro. Okay? The Community Development Committee, the 4th year celebration and anniversary. Okay? So it's a long, journey, almost a week program. You like your head, if you've started with us, you've not missed much. Just do one thing, go back to our Facebook, our Instagram, our S page, and also our YouTube. You watch everything and you'll be able to understand, because that place is where you need to also find a way to drop something into that community, because when you have a community that breeds and builds the youth, you need to give kudos to them. So we have Prince Adeyemi Baba Shola right sitting next to me, and Joy here.
Thank you very much.
Joy does not understand.
I heard that one.
Is that?
One man in the midst of women.
Yeah.
I'm like Yoruba very
Please help me give a shout out to Joy Jamila, Princess Joy Jamila Abu. It's so good to have her. Thank you for that. I love that. Now I'm challenging you. Must speak my language. Can't be Yoruba. I cannot speak our language.
We'll get to
It's so good to have you.
Thank you very much, madam.
Thank you. You're really looking at Jokoro.
Yeah.
This is your cap.
It is well.
I'm sure this cap is Jokoro, Benu, Telenu, Shon. You are ready for it.
That's all.
Okay, so we've heard a lot from Barrister.
Yeah.
Now I want to ask, of course, we have issues that comes in communities, and when it comes up like that, we cannot overlook it. It will happen one way or the other. I'm not saying it happens everywhere.
Okay.
So when it happens, as the men in that community, what will be the first thing that the CDC and the community as a whole do?
Thank you very much. Talking about issues, we have various issues that happen within the community. We have the CA and we have the CDC. The CDA is a body on its own under the apex body of the CDC, in which we operate. So CDA is just a minute body in different communities, in which we have the apex body, which is the CDC. And referring to your question about, we have
instances like violence, or maybe there is a sudden outbreak of, danger.
Good.
What happens? How do you handle it? From the CDA, the CDC, to the local government, or how do you work it out as a man in the territory?
Thank you very much. Like I said earlier, we have different CDAs, in which you have a person in the name of the affair of the CD, the CDA chairman, which happens to be one of the city chairman in my community, called Egbiri community under Ojokoro LCDA. We have issues, many issues that crop up one time or the other, in which you are the first person they will liaise with as the CDA chairman.
Okay.
And what we need to do, because the work of the CDA chairman is so enormous, in which at any time of the day, at night, in terms of security, you'll be called upon.
That's it.
And you have choice than to just to respond. The first thing you do is to come out and ask what is happening in the hour of the event that may occur. And the next thing you do is to call on the security agencies that are closest to you, which is the next police station very close to my CDA, to alert them, which is, Okoba police station, which is very, very close to me.
Okay.
And even before talking to a police station, if it is an issue we can handle within my territory without involving the police, we can equally handle it. But if it's something that is being escalated to an extent in which we cannot handle, we call on the police to come to our aid and we follow it up, in which to a logical conclusion. And from there, if something can even involve the CDC, we involve them, which is the apex body. But what we do first is we look inward. Is this something we can handle in our community? If it's so, so be it. We are good to go without, But the next neighbor is the police station. We call it, because we used to have stakeholders meeting with the DPOs on security issues. We call it community policing.
Wow.
When they bring any deal to the community, or to the station, to the division, we call on the others, the CDA chairman, the NURCW, the bankers, the hoteliers, the schools and the police stations to come together to introduce to us, to tell us he is now on ground, in which we liaise with the area in which we are having issues, and we come together at the stage, to bring, succor to any occurrence in that area.
Wow.
So we do our stakeholders meeting every month with the DPO of our station, that is Okoba Division, where I belong.
Okay, Barrister said a lot concerning the youths in the day that you for the community celebrate. But aside the celebration currently, as you partner the youth, representing the youth, because I know that you're Baba for the youth. You're driving to be like Twale, sir. So now, those youths that are, I won't call them jobless, but we have those youths that are always there. We always have them around to always do the saluting and always wanting to. Aside this community, how do people intend to incorporate them? Because Barrister talked about the training that is coming up, that you are training over 80. Do you people intend to, and she said it's a continuous thing. So are you people incorporating, let me call them the area boys, into your training so that they will also have a meaningful center with their lives also?
Well, thank you very much. Talk about incorporating the youth to the program coming on the 4th of Jokoro Day, celebration. When we talk about youths, we have youths in different categories. Talk about the area boys, those that are not being employed, the employed ones, and just like that. The program we are having on ground is mainly for those that are not having the opportunity to go further academically.
Okay. So they can be skilled.
Just like my brother just said earlier on, we have the Friends program for the youths. This forthcoming Ejokoro, community day. We have the social media marketing empowerment. We have the video editing programs. We have the UI and UX program under graphics. That is what my CDC chairman, Barrister Isu Alabi, is putting down to empower the youth in our community. Now, in the area of the area boys, Ojokoro and my own area is a voter area. We have all these Tuasa, to just mention.
I've lived within that axis, so I know what I'm saying.
Yeah. What we used to do, we used to try as much as possible to orientate them.
Okay.
During our CDA meetings, we try to bring them in, educate them. There are ways we put them on the right track. you shouldn't be coming to the road to start extorting people, making noise to us. We try to engage them in community services.
That's nice.
How do I mean?
Yeah.
We are having some rule, some work in the community. You engage them, you pay them. While doing that, you engage them in orientation. You talk to them, educate them. That look,
They'll be able to
listen to you.
And then they help them to protect what they are working for.
God bless you,
So
madam.
they won't go back to this.
That is just it. So we try as much as possible to bring them in, to engage them. That doing Togro is not.
It's not it.
It's not it. It's not it. You bring them in, you tutorize them, you talk to them, you engage them in social work in which you do in your community, you pay them, and once in a while you check on them. You review, the activities on a daily basis.
That's nice.
Just put them in shape, because most of them, sometimes you just look at it. You probably say omoburuku only majority. Yeah. Sometimes we engage some of them that have the zeal to work. We give them in a security outfit.
Okay.
And we have to get them used to with the police station. We train them on how to work for security. That's part of what we do in our community to make them valuable person in the community.
Okay. I want to ask one final thing. As the men in Ojokoro, I grew up in a community too. Agbo Egba, Ebutemeta, and I know the Ebutemeta is Agbo Egba. So I know they always have this meetings, the men at a particular point in time, the men thing. Even Bible said the men will sit at the gates, and when you say virtuous women, the men will great. So, why is this babe? Why is she? I don't talk about women here with our mother, Barrister William. You see, now I'm coming to the men.
I'm a youth.
And if I don't like men, I don't know who I'd be like. I can't. You understand? I have to complete myself. But to be truthful, the men in the community, how well do you come together to do things? Because every community have a way of bringing itself together to do. The women now, with this day now, some women will say, "Mommy, Rosie, we are wearing t-shirts. No, we are going to tie one and carry every one of us one yard style, so that they will know we are the women of Ojokoro." We know to identify ourselves good things. The same thing with men; they also have their own contribution. So when it comes to Ojokoro, how does the men gather themselves to put things together? As the head of the family, as the head in the community, help that out.
Thank you very much, madam. You see, in every society, we say charity begins at home. If I'm
yes,
I don't hit
at
home.
Yeah.
For you to be a role model in the community,
starts
from the home.
Very good.
Am I communicating?
Yes,
you are very well communicating.
So the moment you have been able to be identified as a man in the house, then you go further to the environment in which you belong, which will be recognized. When you speak, they listen to you.
Oh my God!
You look at your artist in the house. Oh, this man is somebody in his or domain. Then you bring it forth to the community, in which you bring in men from diverse locations. Forget about the tribe, either Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo. You bring them in. For example, in my area, I'm the CDA chairman of my community, the CDA community. We don't look at you as a Yoruba
or
Igbo. We bring everybody in, and there's one thing we used to do. Sorry to say this, Yoruba, they'll say Oshati Abanshi. Tí a bá gbé ọmọdé sí, ó máa parọ́ ni. Meaning that we bring in our youth.
You understand that?
You understand that?
My senses are beginning to work.
So what with me? Because they say build the youth and build the nation. Then build the youth and build the community. Build the youth and build the family as well. So I'm using this opportunity to say about my own self. I came in as a youth in my community, and I was able to be welcomed by the elders. They brought me in, tutorized me, put me through, today, the leader of the community have to bring the younger ones
also,
for them to understand how it works. So when we are growing or we are fading out, they will be the one to inculcate and take
the
and take
mantle
over.
is handed over to them.
Okay, just like I asked Barrister quickly, I was also asked you.
Okay.
Barrister mentioned that there's going to be football match. I hope you're going to be playing anyway. Because I'll be there to watch
He's
you from
just
a
smiling. He
distance.
didn't answer you.
Are you
Just
going to
smile.
be playing?
And your case will not be a man and a woman, and the man will say, or the woman will say, I love you, and the man will say,
Thank you.
No, I say, okay. I love
I
you.
hope you're
So,
going to be playing in the match.
Okay.
So there's a lot of
Yeah, okay.
okay.
Let me, okay, go on.
Now, where before you answer, where I'm going to is there a special thing the men are going to be doing, especially in this celebration thing? Is there a men's thing they are saying, okay? Because sometimes it feels like when celebrations like this are going on, women are the forerunners, and here you are talking about this particular one is more like dedicated to the youth. Now, aside the youth and women, the men in the community, are they coming together to have a kind of meeting, get together, or something to just celebrate them for saying, well done for keeping this community in safety? Because if the community is safe, it's because the men are also working hand in hand to keep it safe. So aside the football match that you're going to be playing, I'll be the referee. What other thing are the men going to be doing?
Thank you very much, madam. Let me clarify this. For this coming Ojokoro, for the Ojokoro Community Day, in which we're talking about the football match, we're going to organize a kind of inter-school football competition. Inter-school competition within the school, within Ojokoro, in which they'll play. It will start on the 13th of May. That is on Monday. Then the final match will be on the 17th. In which we are going to get the winner,
give the school the trophy,
and the cash, the prizes, so the runners up, like that. Now, for the men you're talking about, well, I must say this to you. We have a program for the men who has been able to serve the community.
Very good, very good.
We have to
appreciate them.
God bless you.
Them and say them thank you.
We give an award, and we do what they called a letter of recognition for their past glory they've done in the community. It's coming up on that.
What day exactly?
That will be on the 15th.
15th.
Yeah.
That should be Sunday or so.
15th will be on Wednesday or Thursday. It's part of the program being light up. It was a loaded program. For the week.
Can you quickly just give us a recap of all the program again, for the benefit of those who are just joining us?
Okay, good. Like my brother just said earlier,
Like
we're
60 seconds.
We're having a loaded program for the week.
Yeah.
We start on the 10th of this month.
Okay.
That should be on Friday.
Yeah.
And we go to the mosque to at least
Pray
the
Islamic way.
to start program.
Okay.
On Saturday, we're having a road show
Okay.
led by Barata S.O. Alabi, the CDC chairman.
CDC
Will
chairman.
be in front, and my chairperson will be, and we member
You
will
and Barrister will
Join here.
we join the road walk
To go
from the
back
CDC chairman's house through the local government to the CDC hall. Then that will be on Saturday. On Sunday, we're going to church
Well,
to make thank
Thanksgiving.
God. We are starting this
Thank
program
you.
on Monday.
On Monday. So what will happen on Monday?
On Monday, we are having the first program Monday. That will be the talk show.
Okay.
In which we're involving, people from all over the area, Jokoro, talk show, health-wise, and what have you. Then on Tuesday, we are having another program in which we are bringing in people from different areas, in the area of inter-school debates in the schools.
Which Galaxy is...
Definitely welcome. You're welcome.
We are
Welcome.
rolling that. Okay.
And mind you, our program, we are bringing in the governor of Lagos State to be our... the governor is coming in there, the vice is coming in there.
Blossom, so we
So
Kajad.
Definitely.
Kajad now.
Definitely.
Joy with Kajad. Okay, so
you're
Wednesday, which is final day?
No, wait, the final day is on the 18th. 18th.
Wow.
That's the grand finale.
Wow.
In which we are going to commission our ultra-modern, 100 million ultra-modern hall being built in Ojokoro by the CDAs and
Are
the
we
CDC.
invited?
Definitely, you're invited.
And that means it's open to the public. They can use it for
Yeah.
events so that money will be generated.
God bless you,
Yes,
madam.
that would be convenient.
The hall is not meant only for the community
Yeah.
meeting.
Okay.
I mean, I know you've been a
It's a
youth,
source of
it's
joy.
income, in which you want to do your birthday celebration, housewarming,
Okay.
Okuagba, of those days, use the hall. It's
Just
opened
It's open.
at an affordable
Price.
Price.
And it
Okay, I
will
love
be well
the fact that it's
monitored.
affordable.
Yeah.
Okay,
very
so we
very
want to
nice.
say a big thank you to Prince.
Thank you very much,
Thank
madam.
you for being here. He's one of the Prince from Ojokoro CDC. And we are so grateful to have both Barrister Oluyemisi Adenike Roshije, who is the auditor, and also Prince Adeyemi Babashola.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you,
Please, our greetings to Chief S.O. Alabi,
Thank you very much.
who is the chairman of the CDC
Sure,
of Jokoro.
sure.
We appreciate him, and pray God will continue to
We call him
strengthen
Chief Steward.
Okay, the
Chief
Chief
Steward.
Steward. I love
That's
people
a
like
nice
that, people who are ready to serve,
Sure.
irrespective. It means he's humble,
Humble.
and he wants to make sure that things go well around him. So people like that, when it's time for them, once you
Amen.
you live long to see
Amen.
many more. Because when people like this, now God just decided to take them after a long year, they the good things they have done will always recount the memories they've shared
Sure.
with their people and their community.
Thank you very
So,
much for being
enjoy.
part of Family and Values and Jokoro community. We are wishing you happy celebration.
Yeah.
Thank
there
you,
will
ma.
be no mishap in the course of
Amen.
celebration.
Thank you, ma.
Everything will go
Amen.
smoothly.
Amen.
Aside that, even though you didn't say anything about refreshments, well, we have our own little refreshments for you
Thank you
from
very much, ma.
Galaxy Television and the makers of Vigil Milk. They also
Okay.
have little for you so that you take Vigil Milk and relax and look fresh.
Thank you very much, ma.
So this is coming from Vigil Industries Limited.
Thank
They
you very
have
much,
Vigil coffee milk,
And then
and
the
also
energy.
they have the energy Vigor energy drink.
Okay.
There. So this is an energy drink for you.
Okay.
The one we gave to Barrister is the Vigil coffee milk.
Because you need all the energy for this community day. that's
You
coming.
need- yes,
You need
we
all the
need
Thank
more
energy.
you, Vigil Energy Drink.
So thank you very
It's a
much.
pleasure
for
coming to the
joining
program.
us.
Thank
So
you.
we want to appreciate everyone. Joy from you.
Yes, from me, it's thank you very much for being a part of Family and Value. This morning, you've heard everything about the Jokoro community. If you're living within that axis, please try as much as possible to be part of this community activities that are going on. And thank you very much. Thank you. Thank
On
you.
that note,
God bless you.
tomorrow is going to be another beautiful topic as we discuss arthritis. It's an LD Thursday, so we'll be talking about arthritis. Please make sure everyone around your neighborhood is standing by to be part of the program. We hope to see you tomorrow and have a splendid day ahead of you. I remain Olori Adejoke Adumidi. Bye for now.